is good, YouTube? We're back again to talk about diets this time. Now, if you haven't watched the MyFitnessPal video, I recommend go watching that because that video and this video they correlate. So we're going to talk about the importance of carbs, proteins, and fats, and they are all important. Keep that in mind. All right, carbs are not bad. Proteins and fats is not fat, okay? I get that a lot. And here's a disclaimer, there's no such thing as eating healthy, okay? No such thing. And you're gonna be like, what? I never heard such thing. No, okay, listen. There's no such thing. The three things that are important: a diet, sleep, and a workout. And from number one is a diet. You need a good diet or nothing else would go. Number two, it's not a workout, it's sleep. You need sleep. I'll go over the importance of sleep in another video and go in depth with that. Number three is your workout. Without sleep and diet, fuck your workout. You ain't gonna get far. Before we go on, I want to talk about cut and bulking in a separate video because those are two big things that you can't be fit in one video, but they'll be coming up soon. So if you're advanced and you want to know how to bulk or cut, it's going to come. But anyway, let's talk about proteins, fats, and carbs. Protein, 1 gram. Keep this in mind. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Now, it depends on how many calories that you need. Now, with all that in mind, you should keep. Now, with all that in mind, make sure that you get your macros right. See, what a macro is your fat, carbs, and your proteins. So, if you get your macros right, your macros should equal your calories. And that's all you should know about macros. And now that's all you should know about fats, proteins, and carbs for now. What they equal. Now for alcohol, that's 7 calories per gram. Now there's an easy way to remember that is through how many letters are in alcohol. There's 7. So there you go. Say this with me. All right. This is the one thing that you should always get right. One thing that you have to keep in mind. Ready? Count your motherfucking calories. That's all you need. That's all you need for a diet. That's all. That's all you need. One more time. Count your motherfucking calories. But it's super duper hard. I don't know if I can. None of this shit is hard. Go look at my MyFitnessPal video. I go over how to count your calories, and I give you an example how I do it. It's fucking simple. Download the fucking app and do it. So let's find your maintenance calories. Sorry to burst your fucking ball sack, but you can't actually find your maintenance calories. You can't maintain your body weight. It's always going to fluctuate no matter what. It's either through water. You can eat the same fucking food every day. Your weight's going to change. It's going to go up one day. It's going to go down one day. That's what happens. Now, to counter this, you go into a slight bulk. All right? It's called lean bulking. I'll go over that in my bulk video. The reason why you're always going to fluctuate is because your glycogen levels and the amount of steps you take every day and the amount of water you drink, it's going to fuck up your shit. All right? It doesn't matter. I drink a gallon of water a day and it still fucking fluctuates. All right? If you're going to count your steps like a fucking retard every day, go right ahead. But it's still not going to help. It's going to go down, go up because your insulin level is also going to be affected. It's going to be like, yo, I want to store some energy, maybe for tomorrow. That's what it's going to do. And again, from my last video of MyFitnessPal, those fitness watches or the app that you use, MyFitnessPal, it tells you how many steps you took. Don't eat that shit. Don't eat that shit back. If it says you burn 500 calories, don't eat that shit back. Just let it be burned. All right, it's not even the right amount. Now, if you're a lazy motherfucker and you don't want to count your calories, the exit's that way. Leave the video right now. Leave a dislike. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out. Alright, this video ain't for you. This channel ain't for you. Get the fuck out. Now I'm gonna give you a estimate of how many calories you're maintaining. Again, it's not clear, so it's you could do two ways. You can multiply 15 by your body weight, and you can get your maintenance from that. Which is I kind of do that sometimes, just to get an estimate. I kind of do that sometimes to get an estimate, but that's whatever. If you want to do a little bit more in the non-guessing, you could do multiplying 0.2 by your body weight, and that's going to give you the amount of fats you need. Now, to transfer that, again, there's 9 calories in a fat, so you multiply 9 by the answer that you got from your body weight and your 0.2. That's how many calories. Now for carbs, 2 times your body weight, and then you times that by 4, and that's how many calories you should get. And then you have proteins. You need 1 times your body weight, or 0.8. Usually go for 0.8. You don't need that many amount of protein. You go with 0.8 times your body weight, and then multiply that by 4, and add all those numbers together, and then you got your estimated calories. Again, just go by the 15. It's way easier. And again, this thing is going to fluctuate, so you got to find out, hey, this week I was this amount, and this week I'm the same amount. Then you kind of found your maintenance right there. So you can go off of, hey, I want to cut right now, or if I want to bulk. It depends on your situation. The key here is that you're tracking. You have to track. If you're not tracking, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Again, you should have left a long time ago. Now, to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. I was about to say surplus. That's the other one. If you want to bulk, you have to be in a caloric surplus. Shit. But you know what I mean. You need a surplus to get big, and you need a cut to get lean. That's what you need. I'm doing air quotes because that's what people say, but there's also a lot more details. Like on a caloric deficit, yes, that's all you need. That's all you need. For a bulk, it's not what you think. A bulk is not what a bulk is. And this is off of your maintenance calories. So whatever your maintenance is, that's what you have to do. You have to either increase by 100 or decrease by 100 and see, hey, I'm losing weight. There you go. And guess what? Losing weight and losing fat are 2 different things. So get that clear in your fucking head. You don't have to eat healthy. There's no such thing as eating healthy. You don't need fucking avocado. You don't need fucking apples, alright? I enjoy them, but I want to go over that. But you don't need that shit, okay? There's been a study. There's researcher, there's scientist, alright? He did this thing where he saw his he wants to lose weight and fat, so he did a cut, which all he ate was Doritos and milkshakes. All right, sounds good, right? To him, no. Well, he did enjoy it for the first week, and then he hated it, and I'll explain why. But what happened though, results, is that he lost weight. All right, he lost the fat. That works because you don't need fucking vegetables and all that shit, but they help. So now you're thinking, oh wait, I could just eat Doritos and get fucking lean? Hold on there, fatty. It doesn't mean you need junk food. Your mind will literally blow up. Again, this researcher, he was fucking craving vegetables, fruits. Your brain's gonna be like, yo, we need some nutrition, bro. Your fat ass better go. Even though you're not fat, you're trying to cut, you're losing weight, but it's like, hey, you should probably eat an apple. We kind of need that nutrition. Nutrition is good for sicknesses and for the long run, like if you're old as shit. And to be honest, I like vegetables and I like fruits, especially during a cut, because it has a lot of fiber. And what does fiber do? It keeps you full. Your body, alright, the reason why an apple is a lot less calories than some Starburst, is because the pigment or whatever the fuck inside of that fucking apple, your body can't fucking absorb it the full amount. Like corn, your body can fucking digest. Your body can't digest it. All right, and when you shut it out, it comes as corn. It comes back as corn. So, but you do absorb the nutrition. That's what you're doing from the apples. You're absorbing the nutrition and some of the calories in it. If it wasn't like if we went by shape by Newton's law and some shit like that, then it would be like, oh, the bigger it is, and we get full, and then we cut. But that's not the case. Our reality is different. All right, we need to look at what we can absorb and the calories that we're eating. And the researcher said it was fun in the first week, but it got shit, and he just wanted vegetables. All right, vegetables help you out. You know, it's like nutrition. It keeps you full. You don't have to think of food. Like the worst thing you can do is think of food. Like, oh, I want to eat this. Now another good example of, okay, let's say you do like eating some. You don't want to quit junk food, but you kind of do. Hey, it's fine. All right, it's fine in my books. There's this video they should look up. This guy did a 30-day McDonald's challenge, a Big Mac challenge. That's what it's called. Basically, he was cutting. He ate and to make sure that his viewers knew that he's eating a Big Mac, to prove that you can eat junk food, fast food, and lose weight at the same time, which he proven by eating one Big Mac every day. And all he did was look at it as numbers. Look at the food as numbers. Oh, this fucking burger, this fucking Big Mac has 500 calories. All right. The reason why at the end he hated it, because that 500 calories could have gone to something else. Like he could have ate a big portion of that, of broccoli, and he could have been full, and he could have got productive a lot more and not think of food. You know, the bigger the proportion is, your mind is going to be like, oh, I'm full. It's like the amount of chewing that you do. If you do a lot more chewing, your body's going to be like, oh, I'm full. If you don't give a fuck about nutrition and you don't want vegetables and fruits, I don't care. Just go take a vitamin pill. It's easier, I guess. But for my supplement video, I go over some vitamin pills and where to get out. There's a difference between a good vitamin pill and a bad vitamin pill. So check that video out. So there's one thing that fucking blows my fucking brains off, is that sweating causes fat loss. No, it fucking doesn't. It does not. Like, I saw this one bitch. She had a fucking thing on her fucking stomach. Someone sent it to me. It's like, hey, is this bitch losing fat? I'm like, no, look at her. She's fucking still fat as shit. Bro, just because she has that fucking wrap on her fucking waist, it's like, oh, I lose fucking, look how much I'm sweating. No. Nobody gives a fuck, alright? You're not, just because you're sweating doesn't mean you're fucking losing weight. That's literally all water. It's all water and salt, alright? Your body's going to reabsorb all that shit, alright? You drink water every day, right? Your body, just because you're pissing out doesn't mean that's all the water your body's pissing out. Your body's still holding in water. It's literally your body's defense mechanism to heat and even your body's temperature going hot. Now for losing weight, this is when you first lose, when your first week of cutting, you kind of find out that you lose like 3 pounds right away, which is not normal. Alright, you should be losing weight by 1 pound and gaining weight by 1 pound or 0.5. That's lean bulking, but we'll talk about that later. But whenever you're like the sweating thing, if you're losing weight, you're gonna find out that your first week you lose about 3 pounds, 4 pounds maybe right away, which is, if you're like me, you'd be like, what the fuck? But no, that's literally your water level. Your water glycogen is literally shrinking. So that's the only reason. But when a fat bitch says, hey, look at me sweat, I'm losing weight. No, you're not. You're not on a cut. All you're doing is fucking sweating your balls off. I bet she does have balls. And that's it. And please, please don't buy those wrap things. I know it's stupid. It's stupid. Don't wrap your shit like to tug. I don't know if you're trying to be a bitch and like wrap your fucking waist in just so you can look good. Bitch, if you look like shit, you look like shit. You ain't putting in the work. That's what you're gonna look like. The way to lose weight. Hold on. We're gonna do some Dora the Explorer shit. Motherfucking count your fucking calories. Good job, guys. Good job. I get this a lot about superfoods. There's no such thing as superfoods. A banana, oh, look at the potassium. Yes, it has potassium, okay? Just eat it if you want potassium, I guess. You don't need it. You can take a pill. Doesn't fucking matter. There's no such thing as superfoods, all right? This food gets you big. This food gets you shredded. No such thing, all right? I don't like avocado, bro. That shit has so much fat. It's unbelievable. Coconut has a lot of fat. I'm not saying fat's bad. You need a good amount of fat. I get like 50 grams of fat every day, but they literally waste my whole day. Like one avocado is like 20. I'm like, what the fuck? Just eat foods that matches your calories and your macros. And look at the MyFitnessPal video. Again, after this video, go check that out. So I like to, I'm gonna give you a good example of how to combine your fats and your proteins and your carbs. So what you do is, all right, here's the meal. It's pretty good. You get avocado, a little bit. Or again, I said a lot of it is too much, so get a little bit of it. Measure it. Use the measuring scale. Use MyFitnessPal. Get the amount you want. Get some fish, which is protein, and it has amino acids like fish oils. And use rice. Oh my God, that's a fish. That's a fisher's meal right there. You eat all that, boom. You got proteins, fats, and carbs right there in one meal. Again, stop looking at food as cravings or stop looking at food as food. Start looking at it as numbers. Numbers. Do you look at your money as fucking trees? No, you fucking don't. You look at it as fucking numbers. Alright? Count your the one thing that I would recommend is to stop looking at that fucking scale that you fucking measure yourself every morning. That shit will fucking haunt you in the head. Oh, I'm losing weight. It fluctuates. You gain weight, you lose weight, alright? But it's the weekly average that matters. There's one thing that pisses me off is our excuses. Now, people are going to say, oh, they're poor. They can't afford the protein. They can't afford the scale. They can't do shit. I'm like, nigga, you gotta... Are you serious? Come on. Be on your grind, bitch. There's been Russian fucking lifters that's been in war. And they fucking lifted. They had no food. They had no shelter. All they did is lift cars and fucking tires every day. All they ate was fucking soybeans and milk. Soybeans and milk. You want to do that every day? That shit fucking sounds awful. And you're over here whining. I don't have the protein. I can't afford it. Go mow some lawns. Go mow some lawns. Make your money. Get your money up, not your funny up. I like that quote. But oh, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't have a mow lawn. You got scissors. You got scissors. Go use them scissors. It's gonna take time. You want how bad do you want that money? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to gain muscle? How bad do you want to lose weight? It's how bad you want it. I don't give a fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go over two more things. My thoughts on vegans. They're fucking retarded. But seriously though, if you don't give a fuck about animals and you just want to become vegan, don't fucking do it. There's no fucking nutritional value. All you're doing is basically slowing down your gains. You're focusing on your food more than your life. Well, even though food is part of your life, you should be focusing on how to get your money up. I don't know, how to build your credentials, I guess. Let's say if you do like animals, and I don't want to change your opinion, but I'm going to give you my opinion. There's millions, billions of fucking animals being slaughtered every fucking day. Alright, if you ain't gonna eat that chicken, a fat nigga behind you will, alright? Eat your fucking chicken. The bottom line is that there's, again, billions of animals being slaughtered, and you're just trying to be special, but you're also being annoying from not eating. And I hate this, especially when people fucking boast about it. Like, hey, I'm turning vegan. Hey, first day, vegan is pretty good. Nobody gives a fuck. It's especially the people that don't count their macros, don't count their calories, don't do shit. I've seen this one bitch. She was a vegan. She's a YouTuber, I think. She was a vegan, and there was a footage of her eating chicken and fish, and she was exposed. And then she would promote her workouts, her fucking diet. Thing is that her doctor told her, hey, you should probably eat more protein, more meat, basically, because your kidney ain't looking good. But she's fucking telling people, hey, become vegan so that you can do this, so that she's promoting her shit for money. The world runs on money, alright? Don't believe anybody that you said, you don't have to believe in me. Just keep this in mind, alright? Do your own research. You're your own man, you're your own woman. Do your own fucking research. Don't believe everybody. Look at multiple resources. But honestly, I don't give a fuck about your beliefs, opinions. I'm going to keep eating my chicken. You're going to be watching that chicken come out of my ass. Right, another thing People say sugar and salt is bad. No. No, 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 no. You need salt. Because, okay, can we use common sense here? I don't want to get into the fucking Jimmy Neutron of fucking salt. I don't want to get into the Jimmy Neutron of salt. So just use your fucking common sense. You sweat, right? You sweat, right? It doesn't come out of your fucking asshole, right? It comes out of somewhere, right? It tastes like salt. So if your body's using all this salt, what do you need? You know what I mean? Think about it. Now sugar. There's two different types of sugar: artificial and natural. Natural sugars are apples, vegetables, meat, blah blah blah. Artificial is chips, fucking table sugar, all that table sugar, and you just don't have it. You'll get a headache. Just don't. You don't eat sugar like that. The only food that doesn't have any sugar is fucking bamboo. So if you're a fucking retard and a dyke and you want to eat that shit, go ahead. But I wouldn't say limit your sugar because sugar equals carbs. Carbs are good. The only thing I would limit is your junk food-ish because they pack a lot of calories and a lot of sugar, artificial sugar that's not good for your health. And when I say not good for your health, I mean for your blood inside. You don't want... It's like drinking alcohol, You get alcohol poisoning. If there's maybe sugar poisoning. It's called diabetes, I guess. But you don't need that shit. Now let's say it one more time. One more time. Count your motherfucking calories. Aight? Fuck intermittent fasting. Fuck carb cycling. It's your friendly neighborhood Nova, aka Mihad, signing off. Peace.
For real? We can't live
Oh
without
well.
them. I knew I
Whatever
should've come here.
happens,
I'm only 18.
happens.
I don't